So this is a super simple recipe that actually came from, I would not say my parents were definitely not neglectful in any way, but they worked a lot, as I do, so I understand that. And me and my brother always had to cook. My olive oil appeared again. We always had to cook for ourselves and we had to do the dishes. So this one pot pasta really came out of not wanting to do dishes growing up, was really the impetus for it. The other day I was making it here just for me to eat, and my brother was like, oh my God, how many meals have we eaten like this? And I said, I have no idea. And when I married my husband, he did not cook traditionally in back home. He didn't learn to cook until he came to the United States. And so he learned to cook in a kitchen where there was a dishwasher doing all of his dishes. So the first time he cooked for me, I came into the kitchen and it was like piles of dishes. And I was like, babe, what's going on? And he's like, well, that's how I make food. And I was like, yeah, well, at home we have no dishwasher. So we should try to use less of the different pots and pans. So this is an excellent one pot pasta, and you can really do it however you want. So the goal, you could put whatever vegetables. I've chosen these vegetables out of the box, but basically the goal is to be at like a 50-50 pasta to veggie ratio. And you can use any sauce. Like I'm gonna use a tomato sauce that I made, but you can use a tomato sauce out of a jar. Even I do it often with just putting soy sauce or tamari and lemon, or doing tamari and nutritional yeast and some sort of butter alternative. Like it could be any kind of sauce that you want. You could do a sweet and sour sauce. You could do a pesto sauce. This is like so versatile, easy way to cook the veggies and the pasta at the same time. So far I've cut up the kale, zucchini, cauliflower, and then the garlic and onions, and the one jalapeno. The jalapeno is definitely optional, just so you guys know. Rosemary. Some people think you can chop the whole rosemary with the stick. I'm not of that belief system. This is silver rosemary. You can see it has a wider leaf and it's silver on the back. I think it's the better culinary rosemary. This is dino kale or Tuscan kale. It's called dino kale because it looks like a little bit like an elephant or dinosaur skin on it. This is actually my favorite kind of kale. Just about now, you want to check if your pasta is almost done. So it needs like 2 or 3 more minutes. So going to just at this point, throw all these vegetables. So it seems like we're just gonna throw them all in. And this will bring the temperature down a little bit, but, and so you just wanna submerge everything into the water, and then you're gonna put a lid. I don't think pasta is bad for you if you're eating it with veggies, but if you're eating more, it's all pasta, then it's a lot of carbohydrates to take in. So we're gonna drain this and we're gonna set it aside with a little bit of oil on it so the pasta doesn't stick together. And then we're gonna do the next part of the program. I'm gonna move it to a front burner so it's easier for these guys filming. So we're gonna put this on and we're gonna put a little olive oil. I don't know if I'm gonna put olive oil. This is a tomato sauce I made this morning with tomatoes from the farm. But any kind of can of tomato sauce, a little packet of pesto. You could, I also love it as like a sweet and sour dish. And there's so many different simmer sauces. I mean, you could do this as every different kind of food. And you can just turn it off. And you can see there, it's a lot of vegetables with your pasta. And we can plate it in a plate. There's an easy way to make dinner in 10, 15 minutes. And you can top this with Mollie's vegan Parmesan that you can get at Sage, or real Parmesan if you eat real Parmesan, or any kind of vegan cheese that you would like, that you're accustomed to. It doesn't matter what vegetables you have. Any vegetables will do. Thank you guys for joining us and actually cooking along. And thank you for being interested in nutrient-dense local food. And thank you, CropSwap, for putting it all together.